a stay-at-home dad, watching Disney movies he never had. His daughter digs through all the VHS, crushing the classics in a princess dress. Informed like Scuttle, Kurt's got your ticket, making it real like Jiminy Cricket. Most are off the Captain Hook, but if the Tweedledum, he'll be taking more shots than Bambi's mom. Leaves him raised like Simba, or cracked like the beach dishes. He'll show you a whole new world, you won't need 3 wishes. Stay at home, Disney Dad.
Oh, it's time to get our Boone on. August of Boone. That's what it's called. That's what we're doing. It's a thing. My always hilarious family asked if he's related to Benson Boone, and I don't think this guy is going to be doing backflips and singing mediocre pop songs. I don't know anything about him, though, so he might. Also, take that, Benson Boone. Intro with Walt himself pitching to this Boone show. He talks about these brave men exploring. They were trailblazers, pushing into the realm of the unknown. 1775. Daniel Boone, a real person. Learned something already. Walt Disney Pictures presents Daniel Boone, The Warrior's Path. We get a theme song about Daniel Boone and how he never learned to miss. Awesome. We're off old school. Hottie comes out of the forest and finds Boone's hat. She seductively leaves him some like moonshine or something. We go to Boone and he's carving his name into a tree while singing. Some old dude named Mr. Finley says, "I've seen bigger game in this place called Kentucky, this unexplored place called Kentuck. It's full of game like you've never seen before, Boone. Deer, buffalo, everything." But Boone's like, "I just want to be a farmer, and I promised my wife Rebecca I'd stay here and farm." Finley tells him in Kentuck, the land itself is magic. Boone comes home to Rebecca, and I guess Rebecca was sore because he wasn't wearing the hat she gave him. She says she's jealous at the way he looks at the mountains, and that's the only time she's ever been jealous. Boone's head is officially full of Kentuck myths, and he's obsessed. Boone uses reverse psychology on poor simple Rebecca, and soon she thinks it's her idea for Boone to go explore the mountains and into Kentuck. He goes to the judge of the town and asks for money and supplies, and the judge says it's illegal to go into that area. He tells Judge basically he can go in and take it from the Native Americans and sell it at 100% profit. I adore the honesty. Judge does the, "Oh, looks like you dropped some money." And I thought Boone dropped like a wad of cash to like bribe the judge, but no, it was the other way around. The judge dropped the money and was like, "Well, it's not mine, Boone. It must be yours, and it looks like it's enough to buy supplies for you and your men in their journey." Boone is taking that lunatic Finley with him and a bunch of what I'm guessing will be soon to be dead, like Star Trek red shirts. They say goodbye to Rebecca and they ride away as she hugs herself. Poor girl. They immediately get lost and everyone is mad at the lunatic, and Boone says, "Hey, lay off. Nature washes her face and it's tough to remember where we've been." The men are starting to turn on him. One guy says, "This might just be, quote, crazy talk." I feel uncomfortable. I feel a lot of racist dated terms and situations are coming soon. They see some Native Americans go by and they secretly follow them, and it leads them to the warrior's path. The Native Americans see they're being followed and they attack the white dudes, and it's fascinating to see how we're supposed to be cheering for Boone and his men, but clearly they're the bad guys in this scenario, right? Boone kicks some Native American butt because of course he does, but I will say they've portrayed the Native American people in a pretty positive light so far. Boone and his men love this new place. It was all true, and he carves his name into a new tree on the warrior's path in Kentucky. The VHS case says this is the Shawnee War Party. Boone is out with a buddy, and they find some indigenous tracks, and they run back to camp. And while they were gone sightseeing, Finley was attacked and shot with arrows. But he's okay. Apparently the Native Americans spoke perfect English to this guy and told him that Kentuck was their hunting ground and they need to leave. Finley delivers a full entire speech, then dies suddenly. Then the entire tribe emerges from hiding, and Chief Blackfish demands the one who's called Boone to come with him, and I guess they're prisoners now. Boone and this other guy, Johnny, they're the last two left alive from their group. Now the tribe are voting if the prisoners live or die, so Boone wants to have this last minute like campaign to swing some of the votes the hell is happening here? He starts doing this routine and he starts pretending to swallow his knife, and the Native Americans just eat that shit up. Johnny shakes his head like, what the f are you doing, Boone? Now it comes down to a contest. There's a shooting contest, and the indigenous dude shoots the shotgun perfectly at the target. Oh, okay. And then Boone takes a turn and he misses. On purpose, because it's all mind games out here. Boone knows they wanted him to win so they could justify killing him, which was the opposite of the agreement of the game. It doesn't matter. They all vote, and it comes down to Blackfish, and he votes that Boone and his buddy Johnny can go free, but as long as they never come back. They bury Finley's body, and sad music plays as his echoey Finley ghost voice repeats, "Was it all I said it was?" Yeah, it was. Hashtag Kentuck. Boone and Johnny have an argument and agree to hunt separately, but to meet back at night to hide their furs. Not 2 minutes later, Johnny is dead. Boone crouches in the forest and says, "Come out of there, you murdering But it's his buddy, Squire, from back home, and the mood instantly lifts. He asks Squire how his wife, Rebecca, looks, and what a question. How do you even answer that? Squire's like, "Your wife's got hot, Boone, I don't know." They keep talking about wasps, so I figure that's going to be something right away. Yeah, he riles up the wasps, and then he launches the hive at the Native American tribe, and they all run away screaming from these wasps. Okay, doubt that. They're hiding in a cave now. They're worried they're going to get caught. On the way back, they find an old Native American that his tribe has left for dead because he's too old and worthless, so they just left him there to die. But Boone says, "That's no way to go, sir." Then he feeds him and gives him water and like rehabs him back to health. I'm sure that'll be fine. That's fine. Now it's a showdown again because they get caught again because they built a fire to help this guy whose name is Agent 1. That was the Native American, the old dying guy, Agent 1. Okay. They drop the offensive S word, and Daniel Boone throws shade and gets them all riled up and is like, "How about a competition? If I lose, I'll be your prisoner," and Squire leaves. But if I win, Squire and I both leave and take all the furs and skins and everything we stole from you on your land against your will after you let us live because we promised to leave. It's another shooting contest, and now they throw an axe into a tree, and then Boone has to race against this big Native American dude and wrestle him because the first one to get to the axe, get it out of the tree, wins. As they take off, as they go, the chief trips Boone, which is really funny. Then they wrestle. Okay, they have to get the axe out of the tree and bring it back to the chief. And I swear this is the music they used in the 69 Spider-Man cartoon. Boone beats that axe and brings the axe back, and everyone is free to go. But he's warned, do not come back again. He's gonna. And we end like we began, with Boone singing a song about how he's gonna bang his wife, and he gets back and they hug, and he hears a baby crying. I guess Rebecca had a baby while he was gone, and I mean, no questions asked. Boone looks out onto the horizon and starts telling her about how beautiful Kentuck was and all the beautiful things that he's got. I should have sang that. And she's thinking about all the gentleman callers she had in his absence. Credits over a shot at Disney Castle, and that was wild. And I was supposed to say, and he's thinking about all the beautiful things that he's got. What's my other Boone? God damn.
That's what I think about.
What do you think?
What we have is a concern about Curtis Anderson. His interviewing style is not the best. His personal appearance is not the best. I was wondering if the man has some kind of a hold over the channel that he's allowed to be employed for so long with the standards of journalism and personal appearance that he has. Thank you.
Okay, Macy.
I'm still Jenny from the block.